All right, boys, so we are officially here with Madden 25 Ultimate Team. And with Madden 25 Ultimate Team, MUT.GG's database has officially dropped, so we can see almost all the cards. In today's video, I want to go position by position and tell you guys what card I'm targeting that I think looks like the best at their position. And this is a day one video to help you out. Tomorrow will be a budget video. So getting it started right here, gotta start off with quarterback. Now, I think who looks like the best quarterback in the game is none other than 85 overall Josh Allen from the season of Boom. And this card has 80 speed, which if we sort quarterback by speed, right? Lamar is the highest with 81. Josh Allen have an 80. It's only one lower. Also has 87 throw power again compared to Lamar, 5 more throw power, and also has more short accuracy, more medium, does not hit 80 deep accuracy. I think random inaccurates will be a problem to start the year. Josh Allen and Mahomes also had great releases in the beta too, so I don't think release will be an issue on this card. Now, besides Josh Allen, I think this is a promo that could potentially drop Thursday. I think he will be the best QB, but besides that, I mean, it would be Lamar for me. Lamar, obviously fastest QB in the game, and he's always someone that usually has just a crazy release. Like right here it says traditional 4, but he usually has the best release in the game as well. So Lamar's someone that I would target if you can't get this 85 season of Boom Josh Allen. And then at running back, we're gonna have another season of Boom player. We're gonna have Derrick Henry. If you've been watching some of the pre-launch Madden 25 content, I am all in on the power backs this year. I think power backs are definitely gonna be the move. And Derrick Henry is someone that has 84 speed. He's 6'3", 247, 87 truck, 87 break tackle. Like when you think of a power back in the NFL, you probably think of Derrick Henry. And I just think he's going to be someone that can fall forward and break tackles. And I think that's the type of running back you're going to want to target. And really, besides Derrick Henry's other card, I also think his 82 is a top end running back in the game too. Again, looking for the power back. Now let's talk about receiver right here. Someone that I want to mention is 85 overall field pass Hines Ward. I don't know when we can get this card because we're going to have 3 other receivers as well. Again, it's all about when we can get this card, right? With 85 medium, 84 short running, 80 deep route running, should have really good run block, impact blocking as well. The only worry is how fast can we get him to an 85, right? We also have ultimate preseason Amari Cooper with 85 speed, 87 deep route running, 83 medium, 83 deep. This should be a day one card as well. And he looks like a top end receiver in the game. And yet again, got another season of Boom guy, Mike Evans, who has 84 speed, 82 short running, 81 medium, 85 deep, also 6'5". Now, besides that, right? Receiver's actually a really good budgety spot too, where we're sorting by speed right now. Keep that in mind. Look how many low overalls or budget beasts, man. I am actually very excited to make the budget beast video tomorrow. But the receiver worth mentioning, of course, is going to be Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is just simply 86 speed, 85 acceleration. And I mean, on top of that speed and acceleration, the 85 deep route running is super, super nice. So correlate Tyreek Hill, gonna be a problem. I think ultimate preseason Amari Cooper looks super tough as well. And season of Boom Mike Evans. And I guess it should be mentioned too, Nico Collins, the gauntlet reward if you're able to win 10 games. He also looks pretty good too. 6'4", 84 speed, 85 acceleration. Kind of similar to Mike Evans to me. This is a card that will be obtainable the first gauntlet, which is Friday. And that tight end right here, Kyle Pitts, the rank card looks insane. But besides that, I think George Kittle looks by far and away the best tight end in the game. He's 6'4", 250, 84 speed, 84 acceleration, has 82 short running, 81 medium, does not hit 80 for deep, but he also has 72 run blocks. So I think all out balance, George Kittle looks like the guy. Now, something I want to do real quick though is sort tight end, not by speed, but by deep route running right here. Now, this is going to be offensive specific, but Travis Kelce hitting 80 deep route running isn't really bad. Let's check Mark Andrews real quick. He's 78. So if you want someone that hits that 80 tier deep route running, really depends on your offense. Like if your tight ends running deep routes, Kelce might not be that bad of an option. And now we're going to talk about offensive line, getting it started at left tackle. So left tackle, you can actually see the ratings that matter right here. Run block, pass block power, pass block finesse. So run block works against defenders block shed rating. Pass block power works against power moves. Pass block finesse works against finesse moves. So for me, I'm looking for just a balance between all these, and I'd like to hit a bare minimum of 80 for each. And who I think looks like the best to me is Tyron Smith. So he has 80 run block, 83 pass block power, 83 pass block finesse. He's 6'5", 320. I just like his balance of stats, and I can kind of say the same thing about all the other linemen we're going to cover. Like at left guard right here, I'm going to go ahead and go Big Q. 81 pass block finesse, 84 pass block power. Again, to me, look like the best balance. At center, we're going to have Frank Ragnow, who has 84 run block, 85 pass block finesse, 81 pass block power. And I think that high pass block finesse rating at center is going to be really nice, especially when we talk about the defensive tackle spot. At right guard, I am going to have Zach Zach Martin as well, who has 84 run block, 80 pass block finesse, 84 pass block power. And again, am I necessarily saying these cards are going to be worth their price? No, but they look like the best balance. I think offensive line is a spot, by the way, too, that I would recommend tanking. And at right tackle, we're going to have another promo card right here. And this is going to be none other than LTD Lane Johnson. Again, I want to echo the fact that don't think these cards are going to be worth their price, but Lane Johnson, I would say, is the best right tackle with 87 pass block power, 81 pass block finesse, 88 run block. I don't even love the pass block finesse being that low, but the run block and pass block power definitely are nice. And he's usually always a card that has extremely good physical stats as well, which is kind of nice to get at the offensive lineman spot. And let's go to left end right here. So at left end, the obvious choice would be Montez Sweat. Again, this is the gauntlet reward, just like I said with Nico Collins. Should be obtainable Friday. 86 speed, 86 acceleration at the defensive line spot. Just as fast as Tyreek Hill, by the way. And he's 6'6", 262. Maybe if you could play him at an outside linebacker spot, pretty nasty user as well. But has 86 finesse moves, 83 block shed. The power moves don't hit 80, and he has the bull rush trait on yes, but I'm okay with that. Now, besides Montez Sweat right here, right? We obviously have another spot at left end, and I think out the bunch, I don't love any of these cards. Like, for me, I want 80 block shed, 80 power moves, 80 finesse moves across the board to be like really great. And I think something you can do, right? Sort left in by speed, just go 80 overall Montez Sweat. I think that's fine, because I just don't think these like topping cards, or even Will Anderson, I think he's going to be really worth his price. But the person I will say is Nick Bosa for the best like correlate. He has 77 speed, 80 acceleration, 83 finesse moves, 79 power moves, 79 block shed. So almost hits the balance that I'm looking for. A little bit lower impact blocking as well, but has all three pass rush traits on yes. Again, I was kind of a little bit disappointed with the left end spot. At right end for me, I am going to have Micah Parsons, because again, when we look at defenders like block shed, power moves, finesse moves, you're going to notice like not really anyone hits 80s across the board. Like they're missing something, right? And at that point, I'm just like, okay, Micah Parsons has 84 speed. Everyone's missing a little bit of something. Give me the speed and acceleration. Get after the quarterback. 84 finesse moves as well. The block shed impact blocking a little bit lower, but this time all three passes. He's actually kind of trait glitch besides the big hitter trait. Is going to be a monster, I think. I think that speed and acceleration, him and Montez Sweat as a duo might be pretty crazy. And they're two cards. You could play a defensive tackle. And now speaking of defensive tackle, I think the best one in the game is going to be 85 overall ultimate preseason Javon Hargrave. This card's going to have 85 acceleration, which is great, 78 speed, 86 block shed, 86 finesse moves, and you might be like, okay, the power moves are lower. However, let's go to Javon Hargrave's other card right here. This 80 overall should have the same exact traits. Now, traits, why they're important. Think of the bull rush move as power moves, meaning if this is on yes, he will now use this power move rating right here, like this 70 power moves. Spin and swim move, however, this is the finesse move rating, right? So what you're gonna notice on this card is, okay, he has both finesse moves on yes, bull rush on no. And keep in mind, right, 86 finesse moves. A lot of the linemen we've covered had higher pass block power than pass block finesse. I think this card is going to be a problem. And if you had ultimate kickoff Javon Hargrave last year, think very similar things of the two cards. Now, besides 85 Hargrave, I do like Chris Jones as well. I want to mention Sexy Dexy because I think will play absolutely amazing, but I'm going to give the slight nod to Chris Jones. 70 speed, 78 acceleration, 84 power moves with 85 block shed. The finesse moves being 78, I feel like he can make up for it because, again, the power moves, block shed, and even impact blocking. This time, bull rush and swim move on yes, so going to use both his ratings right here. And now we're going to talk about front seven right here too. Left outside linebacker, if I'm going to be honest with y'all, I thought this was the most weak position. And for me, it's going to be another Season of Boom card. It's going to be BJ Uluwarie, actually. Again, I don't even think this card is great, but you get him from level 9 of the field pass. 82 speed, 85 acceleration with 83 finesse moves. And this is another card like Javon Hargrave, only has that finesse move trait on yes. He has bull rush on no. And the block shed's lower. And I mean, you could go maybe like a Leo Chanel right here as well. We just can't really see his zone coverage. He has 84 speed, 87 acceleration, could be a decent user. And if we look at this left outside linebacker position as a whole, right? I mean, again, Joey Bosa, TJ Watt, they aren't bad, but again, I'm looking for a balance of like 80s across the board, and really just no one has that balance that I'm looking for. And I feel like TJ Watt, Bosa, Judon, Clowney, Rashawn Gary, Daniil Hunter, Jalen Phillips, Hassan, like all these cards are kind of on the same level for me. If you don't want BJ Uluwarie, I just get one of these guys. And again, we call it Dolphins bias or whatever, but Jalen Phillips, I don't think is that much worse than like TJ Watt with his core stats. For what I assume TJ Watt's price going to be, I don't think he's going to crazy outperform Jalen Phillips. And honestly, out the bunch, might be a hot take right here. My favorite is Rashawn Gary because his traits. Because he has 83 power moves, and this time he has his traits flipped where he only has the bull rush trait on yes, so we can ignore his finesse moves. Now let's go to right outside linebacker where again, I think we're looking a little light. I think Alex Anzalone deserves something as like a coverage player who's 83 speed, 84 acceleration, has 81 zone, good coverage player. The person I'm going to say is Khalil Mack. And this is another card like Nick Bosa where it's like, I think he makes up for his slightly lower finesse moves. He has 79 speed, 77 acceleration, 85 power moves, 77 finesse moves, 82 block shed, and this time every trait you would want on yes. So I think Khalil Mack looks like a great pass rusher in the game for sure. And really besides that, I also do like Brian Burns because his traits also are nice. He has both the spin and swim move on yes, and he has 81 speed. So Brian Burns could be a great card for you as well. And now this is one of the most interesting positions, middle linebacker. Ray Lewis from the field pass. I feel like this card just doesn't really look that good to me. I wouldn't waste a field pass spot on him. I mean, his zone coverage is objectively like really bad, and his speed isn't even crazy too, especially when we look at some cards I'm about to show y'all. The top end linebackers in this game too. Yes, Fred Warner has 80 zone coverage. Yes, Roquan Smith does. I feel like everyone looks very like just weak. If we sort this by speed, okay, I don't know if I'm losing it, and maybe I'm going to be wrong on this, but I don't see how this Troy Anderson right here is not the best user day one. Maybe safeties at linebacker, sure, but he's 6'4", 84 speed, 85 acceleration. The man zone are terrible, 100%. But this is what's kind of interesting, right? I have a feeling that these lower overall fast guys, it's going to be something in the game that makes them not good. And this is the options, I think. It's either you go all out physical stats and like height like Troy Anderson, and some other cards I like too. I mean, obviously we have Dolphins great Jordan Brooks, we have Trent Simpson, Quay Walker, Jerome Baker also looks pretty nice right there too. But probably my favorite out the bunch as well is 76 overall Isaiah Simmons, who's 6'4", 83 speed, 83 acceleration, and this time 70 zone coverage. You either get the crazy physically statted guys, or what you do is, again, we'll sort by overall right here, or you get the 80 zone guys with like Roquan and Fred Warner. And when we look at the cards, it's like even the strength doesn't seem too crazy. It seems like weight's gonna play a factor too. I just don't know if I'm missing something on these cards. Like 84 tackle on Roquan, right? Let's go back to Troy Anderson because I just want to see his tackle rating. He has 67 tackles. So maybe this is the issue with the card. Let me know down below in the comments if I'm crazy, but this just, Troy Anderson looks like the best day one user. And again, for linebackers, I would either go Troy Anderson, Isaiah Simmons, get all out physical stats, or go Roquan Smith, Fred Warner, 80 plus zone coverage. And then at free safety right here, I think we got a pretty easy one. It's Melifonwu right here from the Lions. He's 6'3", 85 speed, 86 zone coverage this time, 87 acceleration, 81 play rec. So not the best in a man-based defense, but I mean that height, that speed, that zone, very hard to pass up. Hits that next tier of zone coverage too, that 85 tier. And at strong safety, I think we have another easy one. Gonna be Cam Chancellor. I mean, 85 speed, 84 acceleration, 6'3" height, 83 zone coverage. It's just, this card's also going to have crazy hit power as well. I don't see a world where anyone's argued here besides Cam. And let's talk about corner. So corner, I think the two obvious ones, Rasul Douglas, who's 6'2", 85 speed, 88 man, 88 zone. Just the speed man zone, just some of the highest we've seen. Also, same exact thing. Just want to echo that with Jalen Ramsey with 85 speed, 86 man, 83 zone. So yeah, they look really, really great. Now, besides that, we have some other guys that do deserve to be mentioned. I'm not going to mention Amani Uwariye because this is going to be what's called a ranked reward, and I don't know how fast you can get him, so we're gonna act like he doesn't exist. Okay, besides that, we have Sauce Gardner, who's 84 speed, 84 acceleration, 82 zone, 6'3". I think Sauce also beast. So that would be my trio right there: Ramsey, Sauce, Rasul Douglas for best CBs. Now, besides that, again, maybe we have to wait a little bit for the promo cards. Tariq Woolen, also in a zone-based defense, awesome. 84 speed, 82 acceleration, 6'4", 80 zone coverage. He is going to be a beast as well. And really, besides that, you can give it to Patrick Surtain too. Again, if some of these promo cards aren't there, I gave like 6 CBs. The more the merrier, right? He is 6'2", 83 speed, 83 acceleration as well. So that's what my secondary is looking like. Now, ending it off right here, if you do care, kicker and punter, sort kicker by kick power, it's going to be Justin Tucker, right? Highest kick power in the game, and also has that clutch trait on yes. 2 things you want to look for a kicker. And finally, punter, because I know you guys love punting the ball so much, right? Going to be AJ Cole as well. Highest kick power in the game. bang. So yeah, boys, that's who I think is going to be the best card at every position in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Almost said Madden 24 Ultimate Team, but yeah, boys, we should be streaming all day today as well. Gonna be playing Madden 25. Gonna be trying to get these cards on my team. If you guys do want to see that, we should be live here on YouTube and Twitch. To watch on the YouTube, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.